Hey, I am getting set up and I'll start shortly. It's just me tonight, no guests hanging out, but we'll get started playing in just a little bit and we're going to do The Sun Shall Fall. Y'all, while I'm getting set up, I bought Trader Joe's has this stuff that's just a dip that's just like cannoli filling. And of course, they keep it right next to the fresh fruit, like the berries. So I got some strawberries and this cannoli dip, and I put the cannoli dip on the strawberries, and it was very good. All right, I'll get started shortly. Just give me a moment to set up. Howdy! How's it going? Let's play. Sorry for a few minutes late start. Did you want to try chatting again? There's a lot of good topics we got to start on last night. It's up to you. Like, you're welcome if you wanted to, but you don't have to. The invitation is there. Definitely not going to go as late though, because I need. If I don't start winding down early enough, I will stay up way too late. Sure, let me know when you're done, and we can make it happen. So there was some stuff you got to start on that would be cool to hear unpacked a little more. All right, sun shall fall. Wearing this, technically unarmored, doing this look for the story quests. I'm so glad they added transmog. So I can keep Aloy in the standard Aloy look for this first remaster playthrough. There will be many more remaster playthroughs, I am sure. Let's see what I've got here. No damage mods. I need more damage mods. I need more damage mods. Oh well, we'll be fine. Let's go to Meridian and have a little chit chat about Dervahl, which is a nice follow-up to the last quest I did in Pitchcliff, where Dervahl's workshop led to the deaths of some Oseram. His own countrymen. So, I'm technically wearing the Banuk Warrick Runner. It provides no armor, but it does have a passive heal that takes a little bit to set in once you take damage. That's my happy medium. So if I am not doing a good job at managing damage intake, I am screwed, because I have also decided to, in as much as I'm able, my first attempt on quests will be with not using potions or the medicine pouch and just relying on the passive healing from the Warrick Runner, because that provides a little bit of an additional challenge. Super duper slows my healing and means that I have to be super duper on point. I'm bummed that I can't make it day here. I'm just gonna have to wait it out. You know what we're gonna do to make that better is orient myself to Meridian, find the stairs to get up to the sad people place. And we'll just have a look at all the sad people until the sun comes up. We might get a midnight song if we're lucky with the timing.
Just an old thunderjaw that no one has defeated. It's about time.
13 kings have sat on the throne in Meridian. Where else can say as much?
So many of our friends fled to Sunfall. Damn the old regime. Damn the war. The seasonal machines close in, taking down the freeholds one by one.
The Nora's sacred lands are soaked in blood. The sun shall reveal their fate.
They
So the Oseram can make a few trinkets and toys. So what? They still need a card.
I don't want to start this quest while it's night, basically.
There's blood on the throne because of Tehran, but Avad is planning to wash it clean. A terrifying thunderjaw named Redma roams the south. No one can defeat it.
What about the Oseram finding the scrap of the old ones up north?
Another woman in the Hunter's Lodge? How many do they need?
Good day.
Wasn't sure about Meridian at first. We found nice and
Maybe once Sunfall surrenders, Meridian will feel whole again. The ceasefire feels like a freedom grave just waiting for the light.
Some Oseram is building a mansion that will block my view. Greetings.
Good day.
How could gentle Sun King Avad have sprung from the butchered Gironde?
This ceasefire is a mess. Someone has a plan, and it better be us. Prices keep going up in Meridian.
It's smelly, it's noisy, it's busy, it's crowded. But it's home.
The sun calls for reconciliation? Good luck reconciling with a corrupted machine.
A bustling day.
All right, we're real close to sunrise.
The city of blood. The city of light. The city of the sun. Meridian has no
Oh, are you back from taking the dog out, Michael?
The candles in the sun ring mark sacrificial deaths from many tribes.
It's smelly, it's noisy, it's busy, it's crowded. It's home.
Good day.
South of here, afraid of the sun, never run into the thunderjaw.
King Avad's decree brought the Hunter's Lodge in line.
We should get sunrise very soon.
Woman into the ranks.
Well, that's a bummer.
I heard him say they have piles of scrap up north. I tell you, Oseram know how to forage in those ruins.
Blood and sacrifice brought about.
What are these priests doing? Why does it sound like it's coming from here? This is where they do the midnight one.
Strongest of our number. Good to see.
Or is that where they do the sunrise one? I don't know if they do the sunset one over on the western side. But they had all the sun priests walk away. Normally you can see them like raising their arms and, you know.
But it's growing on me.
Smoke and sweat. That's how you do it. They murdered the captain of the Vanguard. How are we gonna...
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost.
I'll sleep well tonight. I'm sure you have the fighting machines.
Did you want to do a party chat again, Michael? You don't have to. I just need to know if I need to send an invite.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy. I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes. Don't let me delay you any longer. Meet Erend at the warehouse. Please, find Dervahl so we can end this. Don't waste time here, or Dervahl might escape our grasp. Don't let me delay you any longer. Meet Erend at the warehouse.
It goes against everything I believe in to give compassionate responses to Avad. But this is my heart playthrough. So that's what we're doing. That's what I gotta do for this go. But normally Avad gets the angry fist. It's the rules.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
No.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy. You again. I never forget a face I've lost shards to.
The kids are always running around playing by the noble market.
They come to greet noon. Or sunrise?
We complained for an hour about another woman rising in the Hunter's Lodge. Needs a better pastime.
I feel like they're early for this one. Because they're facing the spires, so you would think this would be the noon service.
Sun's coming up. Irid. Didn't want to startle you.
Oh, yes. I heard of the tragedy that befell your tribe. The sun hung low that day as we traveled back.
So, this is the Temple of the Sun Priests.
Where we offer our daily prayers for balance. I'm afraid only Karja can participate, but you are welcome to observe.
Don't worry, I'm used to it. What are these prayers?
To recognize the sun is to recognize we live in renewal. By its rise and fall, we determine what to take up and what to set aside. Offered to its pure heat, the skin peels, and old time is burned away. We treasure the blisters.
That sounds painful.
Well, there is no glory without sacrifice.
The temple looks out on the tower across the valley. Why?
That's the spire, guiding us forever skyward, gleaming with the rays of the sun at noon. It is said that the spire's shadow lay across this mesa when our ancestors came to the valley, searching for a home. Thus, sun and spire joined, showing the Karja where to build. The dawn of Meridian.
Always illuminating, Irid.
There is a matter not officially sanctioned, that someone of your boldness...
You don't have to squirm, Irid. Let's hear it.
One of our brethren, my friend Naman, has stepped from the sun's light in protest. I've supported his efforts as much as I can, but would you speak with him in the sun ring?
I'll see what I can do.
These are times of sun and shadow both, my friend.
Always illuminating, Irid.
May your tread be as sure as the sun's rising. Welcome, welcome.
Always illuminating, Irid.
May you always go in light, my friend. These are times...
Always
May your tread...
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off. Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If that
That's
bomb
a
goes
lot of
off,
blaze.
the blaze will ignite in a fire. If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it.
So, is that thing gonna go off? The thing is, I'm not a big fan of bombs. Especially being near them. Will we get any warning before it, blows us to smithereens? So, is that thing gonna go off?
Maybe there's some way I can open this window to get rid of the fuel for the bomb. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
The thing is, I'm not a big fan of bombs. Especially being near them.
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
The warehouse when it blew. What was in that warehouse?
Oh, you got, are you on? Are you on? I can party invite if you are. As long as, just whenever we hit the cutscenes, I'll have to, I'll let you know so that we can let the cutscenes play, because I don't want to interrupt them, but otherwise. There we go. Did you ever finish Ghost of Tsushima?
Guards, bring water, or a fire might spread to the Hunter's Lodge.
Guards, bring water or the fire might spread to the Hunter's Lodge.
Anything my focus could reveal.
Call the guards. There could be explosions elsewhere.
Watch my Warwick runner do its magic. Anytime now. Anytime now.
I could use my focus to look around.
Come on, Warwick runner. I believe in you. Interesting. Might have to report a bug. Aw, Transmog, what are you doing? Alright, it's 7:55 p.m., so I'm going to remind myself of that for when I go back and timestamp this video clip to send to Nixus about the transmog breaking the effect of this armor. Well, then I guess we're going to try it unarmored. I don't know. Then we'll just try it unarmored, and I'll try to avoid damage, and I'll use potions. Because I want to keep Aloy in this outfit. But the Warwick runner is not working. Boo! That's frustrating.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
I don't need any friends.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
I've got all the best goods here. Come take a look. We'll give you a good price.
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the fire things?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack?
I stopped paying attention a while ago. It goes into a house, and then you go through the house and climb the aqueduct.
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
How am I missing so bad?
Taking down the stone bag.
This is frustrating. Remind me what that game is. I haven't played the DLC on it. I still need to. This is called Getting Healing in Ultra Hard is Annoying, and this is faster at the end of the day. And if transmog worked, I would not have to wait, but transmog doesn't work right now. It nullifies the effect of this outfit, which undermines the whole point, and it's got me wondering if transmog breaks the other outfits too.
Boots are full of water.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench. Choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Full already.
I grant myself this indulgence. Let's go.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Over here! It's her!
Boo!
Finish this. I've got a sun god to kill.
Is that really a one hit there? I don't remember people having hair like that.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Oh right, I have to use potions. No, I just talked through the cutscene. I'm gonna just let them kill me. I'm literally just gonna let them kill me. I'm hands off the controller.
Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
Because I talked through the cutscene. I don't remember them having hair like that. Feeling a little weird right now. It broke my transmog. Well, that happened at 8:08. Make a note of it. Alright, I'm gonna not use the tripwires because it was cheesy. Did it counted them?
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Well, that's what my no potions, no armor gets me. I used potions, but I was not using good potions.
Let's do this. Won't wait.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
I can't spare the weight.
That went better. Only had to use one potion. And then I didn't take any further damage. And I could have just... No, there were no full health potions. All good.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
We put our backs in.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for Erend Vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
2? Huh. She likes me. You still want to talk? I might need a hanky.
I'll see you later.
I hope so.
You picked up Celeste? It sounds like from what I've heard, it's a pretty intense platformer.
And you're back.
I have things to do.
You always do. I'm still here.
I'm off.
Take care, Aloy.
Alright. I'm gonna go talk to Dervahl before I talk to Avad, because I don't like Avad, and I'm upset with myself that I'm doing all heart reacts, and I'm not looking forward to doing the heart react. Heart react isn't necessarily love, it's just the compassionate response, the intellectual response, or the confrontational response. So it's not necessarily hate or love or any of that.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk.
I'm gonna talk to Dervahl first. Because Avad can wait. I don't like Avad.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, I'm busy. I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working. Ha ha! It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh. You think that bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart? I'll bet you couldn't have taken apart my bomb without it. Think I'm done? Think again. I've gotten out of worse scrapes. While the lunkheads in Mainspring dither over how to kill me, I'll dig myself out. Just you wait. When I get out of here, I'm gonna plant a thunderjaw lure in your bedroll. Gotta admit, it burns me that a savage tracked me down. Most Nora get confused by anything more than 2 sticks and a string. Don't you have something better to do? Like choke on a lance horn. You think that spear of yours is so fancy, but I could craft it blindfolded during a quick nap. Riding machines? Am I supposed to be impressed? Get one to serve me lunch, then I'll take notice. You're like a burr in a boot, you know that? Just so irritating. Hammer to steel. I hate you. Someday, I'm gonna build a machine with the specific purpose of pulling your braids out. By the great flaming forge, just leave me alone, Red.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
We all have our place in the order of things.
Yeah, it's nice that they did the dialogue options that way, but it's also frustrating because some of them don't matter in the next game. It's like they give you a choice, but then there's still a scripted result.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
Well, I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You were strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You are your own woman, just as Ursa was. But please, remember that you're always welcome here. I hope that today is just a sunrise for us, not a goodbye.
Boo, it's 10 minutes ago. I just wanted to show the angry response. I hate not doing it. It's the rule. I'm only letting myself do other responses because it's the remaster, and I gotta see all the remaster. But I don't like a VOD, and I usually do the angry response.
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient machines, weapons they want to use to strike Meridian.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group, corrupted machines across the land. When will the attack come, do you know?
I'm not sure yet.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Keep me informed if you learn more. Shall we talk some more?
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Were you and Ursa, you know?
I suppose it's obvious how I feel, how I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
I have to go.
I understand.
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
What else can I do for you?
I have things to do.
Of course. Is there something else you need?
Goodbye, Avad.
And to you as well.
Those cuts are weird.
I've got a lot on my mind, sorry.
Arrested two for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to know what they were doing.
So I'm gonna save it, and tomorrow we'll do Namon's
A moment
quest.
of your time, Outlander?
Since what's his name talked to us with concern about Namon earlier. This guy.
Sending killers after the sun. They lived under the same sun all this time. After that, I'm tired. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting you to speak to me. Should we have a fight in the streets?
Alrighty, folks, that's it for tonight. It's about 8:35 right now. I will be back at 7:15 p.m. tomorrow, as I am every night, unless I'm out of town or the internet breaks. So I will be taking a 15-day break, 12:31 to 1:14. Bringing in the new year in Kansas City, seeing some friends. I'm here every night otherwise. I've gone 2 years now, and I've only taken 15 days off when I went to Kansas City back in April, so that's kind of wild. I went over a year without missing. There's nights I had to do it at different times because I had connection issues, but pretty proud of myself for keeping going, even though sometimes I don't feel well, so it's super low energy. But stream goes up at 7:15 every night, Mountain Standard Time, all year round. We don't change time. Go at least 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes longer. 7 nights a week. Hopefully gonna have Michael, Celeste, and Genesis back on as guests again. Maybe talk to some other friends about coming on too. Just have change it up a little around the, this 2-year anniversary. Feel free to hit like if you enjoyed watching, subscribe if you want to keep watching. No pressure to do either, I'm just here for fun, but the love is appreciated. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out in the chat, and I will catch you all next time. Have a good night, or whatever time it might be wherever in the world you're watching from. Bye-bye.